What is going on, Ape Nation? So apparently the world, or maybe just the stock market, is finally beginning to accept there's a new type, a new breed rather, of retail investor that's pretty much taken over the institutional investors. An invasive species, yes, we are the apes, or at least that's what we call ourselves because that's what the heck we are. So grab yourself a banana, pull up a seat, and get ready to enjoy the video. But before you get to enjoy the video, it does come with a price. The price is that you must smash that like button, but don't worry, it's free. And before I forget, if this is your first time here, or if you've been here before but have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do that so you can join the Ape Nation. Don't forget to tap that bell so you're notified every time I drop a video, because there is a lot of stuff to keep up with, and I would like to take on the responsibility of keeping up with it for you. Now, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into this clip with Melissa Lee.
What we've seen in the past 6 months, 7 months, 8 months is the power of this new group of investors. And I don't want to characterize them as younger investors, although they tend to be younger or unsophisticated, because they have proven to be sophisticated in terms of their knowledge of the market. Do you think that this shift that we've seen, is this a permanent change in the markets that we are witnessing?
It is a permanent change, and I think it's important to step back and say, why is this the case? I would actually call it a new generation of investors. And the reason that we have this rising group of individual investors is that the retail market in this country has become larger than institutional, and it's growing faster. And that's something I might not have contemplated at the beginning of my career. But what's caused it over the last decade or so is really a fundamental change in how we save for retirement in this country. If we think about our parents' generation, they probably worked for a single company for a long time and graduated with a pension that paid them for the rest of their lives, and if they were lucky, the rest of their spouse's lives. That's really not the case anymore for most of us. Most of us are now saving on our own in 401k plans and with our own private savings for our retirement. And so this is a permanent phenomenon. The retail investor is going to be very important to the market, but the market is also very important to the retail investor, because most of us are saving for our own retirements and our own financial future.
A lot of people, Jay, will make the comparison of this group of investors and what they've done with stocks like a Gamestop or an AMC and what went on in the internet bubble when retail investors drove that bubble. And I'm wondering if you see similarities or are there really differences in terms of how this new cohort is getting information, how they are engaging with the markets, their knowledge of the markets, and the tools, the technology available to them?
Well, let's separate this into two things. We do see what we're calling the meme stocks, and what I would say is the euphoric activity, the non-fundamental activity around the meme stocks. And that's something regulators and we all need to be cognizant of. If across the spectrum of our society, more people, we have 50 million homes, let's try to get that to 75 million homes, are participating in the markets earlier and understand how important it is to their future to invest early, that's a terrific thing. So, we do need to look at what's going on with the meme stocks, the volatility, the departure from fundamentals. But if a byproduct of this, or even better than a byproduct, a significant result of this is earlier education, earlier investing, and broader participation, Melissa, it's needed. And the demographics here are clear. When I was just getting going, your life expectancy after age 65 was 12 years. It's now 18 years if you live to 65. That's another third or a half, depending on how you do your math. These things are really important.
Stacey, do you think corporations are prepared for this fundamental change? I mean, if you take a look, for instance, at how AMC's shareholder base has changed so profoundly in just the past few months to predominantly a retail shareholder base, 80% of its float is held by the retail investor. Are companies ready for this sort of engagement, maybe going to YouTube instead of having an investor call or an analyst day, for instance?
I think it's a great question, Melissa. And as companies continue to evolve and the landscape evolves around them, the investor base, the retail investors, are a big changing profile within that. They're also being asked to change around how they communicate on issues when they think about their stakeholders more broadly. And so their communities are a big part of that. And so companies are really taking a step back and thinking about, are they communicating the right messages?
While I have you here, I wanted to quickly quickly tell you about the brand new First Trade app, available for mobile or PC. The platform will give you access to powerful and easy to use tools and allows you to trade with less restrictions, zero commissions, zero fees, and you can use the first link in the description below to download a free stock today without having to deposit any money. This will greatly help out the channel and is always appreciated. And now back to your regularly scheduled programming. Congrats, ladies and gentlemen, you've made it to the end of the video. If you like what you watched, make sure you subscribe because I put out videos just like this one every single day. And please do me a favor and smash that like button if I helped you in any way, because it really goes a long way in helping the channel out and keeps me motivated to make videos every single day. Now, there's a lot of work involved, a lot of research, and a lot of time and effort into editing and putting these out daily for you guys. You can subscribe from your screen right now, or if you want to watch one of my other videos, I'm sure YouTube has some good content picked out for you on the left-hand side of your screen now. Thanks for sticking it out with me till the end, and I will see you guys in the next video.